All right, folks, welcome back to the Live at a Dollar Podcast Network. We have a special guest today. He's in-house. And let me tell you, I want to read a couple things for you before I even introduce our guy. He's 12-2 in bare knuckle fighting, the BKFC right now, okay? 10 KOs, 2 division champion. He's got one belt on one. I've got the other one on mine. That's why I'm slumped in this chair and I almost can't move right now, okay? He is the light heavyweight champion, 185 pounds, former cruiserweight champ, 205. Most wins in BKFC history. I don't need to go over all his notable wins because he's got 100,000 of them, okay? One of the greatest of all time in bare knuckle fighting history, ladies and gentlemen, the Juggernaut himself, Lorenzo Hunt, joins us here on the Live at a Dollar Podcast Network. First off, I want to say this. Welcome to Radio Shard. We appreciate you.
Thank you very much for having me. You know me. I'm no stranger to talking big shit. Oh, can I say that?
You, of course, you could curse. Don't worry about it. We got
the best bare knuckle fighter in the world, and I just tell it like it is, man.
And that's why we wanted you here. Because I got a little bit of, I got an ego also. Yours is a little bit bigger than mine, and you're allowed to. But I will tell you this. I feel a lot more. You hear that, right? You hear that?
Puppy feels bulletproof.
This is not fake, okay? I feel like Superman. I feel like I walk through a wall right now. Let me ask you this to start. How did it all start? How did this all start? Whether it was combat, MMA, bare knuckle, how did this start for you?
Bro, honestly, I was just a weird little kid. I used to suck my thumb. I used to have braces. And like,
I feel like I do too. I'm not a heavyweight champ.
I was the weird kid that's like a little bit goofy, a little bit, slow starter. And my dad just was like, hey, we should teach him martial arts, And I'm like, I just did whatever Dad said. We started out like Kempo karate, taekwondo, gymnastics. Wow. He figured out that I had an aptitude for kinetics.
Okay.
I was very talented. Like anything I wanted, I could juggle, I could handstand, I could backflip, I could tell my brain could tell my body what to do and it would do it. No question.
I like that.
Drop kicks, back kicks, spin kicks, just flip, kind of like Spider-Man, hyper agility, and it just came naturally. And then he just honed it, and made me disciplined. And he used to make me do like 1,500 jumping jacks, so really? I'd get in trouble. Or I'd have 2 cans of beans, and I'd have to do 1,000 punches each. For trouble. I'd be crying.
I was about to say.
Or make me stand on my hands for 3 minutes.
Right. But you did it. You were able to do it.
I did it. Yeah, I did it. I didn't, honestly, I used to think he was mean.
Right.
Until I met other kids that were crybabies and like weird, like whiny people. Like, I'm like, bro, this isn't even hard. Like, right. What are you crying for? And
I would have been one of those people crying.
Yeah, my dad put me together. Like,
no, you can tell. Like, listen, there's one thing. Listen, I learned a lot from my dad. Discipline. I learned a lot of stuff from my dad. My dad did independent sales his whole life, so to me, he's my hero because he did everything by himself. He started businesses from scratch. He did everything. That's how he did it. But the discipline as a kid growing up, obviously a lot different than what you went through as a kid or what you got through. But I felt, and I feel to this day, my dad's older now. It's a little different now, but I feel like now I need to do that with my kid. Like, I need to make sure my kid got the same kind of, that kind of oomph from my dad,
I'm telling you, I'm indebted to my dad, and
right.
I that's how I pay it back. He watched how I am with my kids. He watched how I am with the kids in the neighborhood. Like,
right.
A lot of the kids that, even the kids that know me in the neighborhood, they don't even know me by name. They just say, that's the guy that does all the hard stuff. He does everything hard. Everything he does. Like, yeah.
It's not bad to be known by, right?
Yeah. I'm putting it together almost like a cartoon saga, like One Punch Man. Like, I'm that guy.
You are that guy.
Yeah.
I can tell you that
80s
also.
baby, bro. I'm that guy. Yeah.
Right, exactly. 80s babies. I like those. Thank God I got someone in the house that's almost my age. That's nice. All right. What was it like the first time you walked into a ring for a fight? Whether it was MMA, whatever. Let me two-part that. What was your first fight, and what was it like the walk into the ring for you? Because I can only imagine you need to get, and this is generic from listening to anyone, in a mindset when you walk in that ring. But your first time, what was that like? What was the event, or what was it, and what was it like getting in there?
That's almost impossible to answer.
Okay.
That's how long I've been fighting.
Yeah.
So it would be like me asking you, what was it like driving for the first time ever?
Yeah, I can't remember that.
And you just can't.
It was illegal when I was like 14
It's like, were you scared? Like, did it? Were you,
right.
Bro, I've been driving these fists
right.
for so long
Right.
that when I walk into the ring, I am cool as a cucumber. I actually have to hype myself up. I don't know if you guys watch my fight. Sometimes I'm slapping myself, slapping my legs, and like, wake up, bro. It's time to fight. Wake up. Like, it's so normal. Okay. It's too normal. Right. Sometimes I'm too calm.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's just anything that comes with practice. I like to tell my kids and the kids that I train that your magic is whatever you practice more than anybody else. It becomes wizardry, sorcery. You become magical at it. And then people will pay to see a magic show. Of course. And that's what I give them.
Yeah.
A magical ass.
You're an entertainer. It's not you're a fighter, but you're an entertainer. You have a magical ass whooping. Everyone might pass me for a second. Yeah, bro. Don't think I didn't hear that. That was awesome. That was really awesome. I'm glad we had that because that's a good cut. What's the mindset when you're in the ring after that first punch is when you get hit in the face? I say it to you because I don't see you get hit a lot. I see your pictures. We're going to have a lot to show here on the pod also. We have some unbelievable pictures. That first punch you take in the ring, how much did that change your mindset at that point?
I don't really know that either because I don't change. So basically...
Same cool as a cucumber. Punch in the face.
Even cooler. So basically to me, like I can only associate it to other things so you guys will understand. It's like basketball. You don't want the guy to score.
Right.
But if he scores, you can't be crying about it because he'll score again. So... when you score on me, just like when I clap for Josh Dyer, okay, good shot. You hit the 3. I didn't think it would go in, but oh shit, that was a good shot, bro.
Right.
Now here's go one, bop, bop. Here go one. So as long as I have that chill, calm, one for one, type of attitude, you better not celebrate that you caught me.
Right.
Because I'm punching you.
Right.
You did it? Right. Yeah, I got over it, and now I'm already retaliating. So, yeah, I'm just like a little small reflection. Like I said, my father was like, they never let anything bother him. Right. He just never let anything bother him. We used to think he was a robot.
Right.
We used to think he was a robot.
Right.
Bro.
I get it. I totally get it. When you're dealing with your dad, when you're dealing with a family member like that, and they're putting you in that kind of situation, a good situation, a disciplined situation, but also preparing you for the future, preparing you for something else, and especially with you at that point, I can imagine your dad looked at you and said, I know how we're going to mold this out a little bit. We don't know exactly where the end point is, but I know I got to get him in this kind of mindset. I need to get him there. He did it. He obviously got you in the right place, because now look at you.
Yeah, he just gave me something. He never imagined that I would wind up into a pro fighter or anything like that. Sure. He just gave me something to put all that energy into because I was a ball of lightning, bro. Right. I was just into everything. And my mom, she was a firecracker too, with very little patience. What my father had in patience on this side of the mountain, my mom had this much, and she would drop kick the shit out of me. So like she's not playing like, hey, bro, you better get it together before I get it together for you. And that was a serious threat.
Kids don't know that. Listen, I'm 46. Okay, I grew up in the old school. My dad's old school.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you spank a kid, you have child services being called. Back in the day, when I saw my dad make one move, the tongue in the cheek, I knew I was getting my ass kicked. Like, I know I did something wrong or he caught me do something. I knew that. Nowadays, little different situation. We're old school. We're gonna sound like old guys on a podcast, but that's just the life we live.
I don't know if it make the world a better place or a worse place, but we're gonna be around to see it.
Right.
Like it's gonna see it. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see it. And they put everything on the internet, so we probably already seeing it.
Oh, of course.
But nothing's wrong with a little discipline.
Nah, come on. And you can see discipline helps in a million different places at once. Also. All right. What's next for you right now?
I'm just gonna keep kicking ass and taking names.
Okay.
Like,
because my question really was cruiserweight. Like, what's the next move for you at this point?
Who got the money? I've been them all.
Right.
I did it all.
Right.
Only thing I didn't do is get paid right.
Right.
So that's up to BKFC. That's up to Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor's a big fan. Imagine that. Me calling Conor McGregor a fan of mine.
I almost was just going to stop you and say, did you hear what you just said? Because we're talking about one of the biggest names of all time in combat sports. If not the biggest, it's got to be top 2, top 3 in anyone's category. He's a fan of yours.
It's crazy.
That's awesome.
Like, he recognized me off the rip, and he even, like, moved the security out the way. Like, hey, that's the double champ. Like, get out of his way. Like, come on. And he welcomed
the double champ wants to do.
Same with John Jones. Same with Holly Holmes. These people know me. They they watch us fight. They watch me and my dad train, and they give us our flowers. So as I get bigger and bigger in the sport and continue to show how great I am, I know the money's coming.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's magic. It's a magic show.
Where
People
is it?
will pay
Right.
to see a magic show.
Yeah.
So if it's in the 205 division with Sakara over in Italy or Rome or going into the Coliseums and kicking ass all over the planet, I can take this set of skills anywhere with me.
Right. As long as you got your fists and,
like
and that big ass arm.
that movie said, I have
right?
a specific set of skills.
Right, that's it. Your
bro.
specific set of
Right.
skills is if you get in the ring, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Bro,
like that's your and that's okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Right.
And like I said, if it's Mike Perry, which I would like to fight Mike Perry for the King of Fighters belt, either that or they just tell him to vacate it, bro. The King is back.
Right.
Like, we can't have you walking around claiming to be the King of Violence, and we got this guy with this amazing resume of continuous ass whoopings. And my only 2 losses have been like weird medical, all of a sudden, like, oh my God, we got to stop it.
Right.
You know, strike of lightning. So we got Mike Perry's here. We got Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt is here. We got Dave Mundell, who's like 9-1 or 10-1 with a nasty streak of ass whoopings for everybody to see. There's some other people who can hold on to the title of King of Violence. Right. So Mike Perry needs to shit or get off the pot.
That's it.
Like, just get out of the way. If you don't want it, just get out of the way.
Right. Move on. Let me get to the next
move
person.
on.
Right. Right. How hard is it to get one of those fights when it's going to be, because this is going to be a super fight. If you guys get into the ring, how hard is it to put that together? Because we see that in every other fight. We see in boxing. Listen, I told you I was in sports radio for a long time. One fight I went and covered, that was the biggest boxing fight of all time. I was there for Mayweather and Pacquiao in Vegas. They flew me out there, went out for a week. It was 10 years too late. I don't want that to be the case in this. If Mike Perry is the next guy up, get in the ring with you and just get us done.
Listen, it's easier said than done.
Of course,
especially when you're punching people into outer space.
Right.
Bro, who want to sign up for that shit?
Right. I agree.
You know what I mean? Like, I seen what I did to him.
Right.
I was scared.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he scared me. I scared myself, and he scared. Like, that's crazy. So like, we have to let let it die down a little bit until people start to look at the other parts of the fight and say, "Oh, he's not that good. Look, he was stumbling. Look, he fell. You can beat him. You won't make the same mistake." And then your ass can get laid out in the same spot that Mike Richardson with
30
10
seconds in
on
the round.
But there's a lot of bureaucracy. There's a lot of managers. There's a lot of loved ones. You got people wives. You know, Mike Perry got a really pretty wife. And, you know, I'm sure she'll, don't
get
do
in the
it.
ring.
Don't. Not with them. This guy, no.
Right.
And, you know, he's got a beautiful family and people who care about him. And he's made it. So, you know, rich people don't generally get into fights. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that makes it hard.
Right.
That makes it hard. But Mike Perry's no chump.
Yeah. No, I get that.
No, like I said in another podcast, if it was me and Mike Perry in the dark alley, I don't think Mike Perry will back down.
No, I don't think so either. Right. I don't think so either. Right. I think you both have some sort of a mindset that's different than a lot of people. And I get that. And that's something specific when you were in a combat sport, boxing, even wrestling, whatever it is. I get that. And that's what a lot of people don't have that. You're 1% of the 1% with the mindset like that. Mike's in that category too. Yeah. I think Mike also is looking for not just that fight, but the week after that fight when he has to, right, like you just said, when you talk about the wife saying don't get in the ring, I can imagine that's part of it also.
We've seen Mike take a lot of damage. We've seen Yo Romero give a lot to the sport, take a lot of damage, and I've given a lot to the sport. I haven't taken a lot of damage, but I've given a lot to the sport. And we understand that at this day and age, these guys are looking for a payday, they're looking for a way out. They're looking like Javante Davis looking for a paycheck so I can chill.
Right.
And that's going to be up to the fans and the sponsors and the people who have the money to put together the fight and say, hey, this is your way out. Fight that guy.
Right.
And then you can go and sail off into the sunset after he beats your ass.
You get your check and an ass.
You get your check and an ass. Hey, that's life. You know, there's a retirement. No retirement is easy.
No, of course.
You give him 30 years or 30 lashes.
Right.
No. One or the other.
There's no other. It's just one or the other.
One or the other.
You can choose what you want. Right. You've accomplished a lot. What's the next goal for you?
Like I said, shit, I'm going to be in the same boat. 30 years or 30 lashes. I want my payday. I want to sail off into the sunset. Shit, I want a boat. Connor, I want a boat too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want a yacht.
What was your interaction with Connor? You said that like first time you met him. Like what was it? Because obviously you knew who you were and you knew who he was, but what was that kind of conversation like?
So I have this little special thing I do. I don't know if it'll work for everybody, but ever since I've been fighting, I've been spamming the greats with my videos.
Smart.
I spam Joe Rogan. I spam John Jones. I spam Conor McGregor. I spam Mike Tyson.
Right.
I spam these guys, and they don't say stop. They watch. Right. So it says
they're
scene.
clicking the play button.
It says scene.
They're clicking the play.
So I know you saw it.
Right.
And then after a while of watching greatness, because I don't just beat people up, I smoke them, and the entire stand, the entire arena cheers simultaneously. No matter who you were going for, everybody loves a good play. So there's only once they see me, once they meet me, there's the genuine, I know that guy. The same feeling that they always got from the fans.
Right.
Like, I watched Conor McGregor shine. I watched him. I didn't even always like him. He won me over.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Mike Tyson. Come on, Mike Tyson, bro. Come on. John Jones.
Right. These are legends.
Anderson, Spider, bro.
Right. These are.
And they're watching me. They're coming. Why they watch the fights?
You got to be in that category, close to it.
No.
You have to be close.
No.
Juggernaut, you have to be close.
I don't know.
Listen. Conor McGregor is top of the game, biggest name. We get that. Mike Tyson, one of those two. You got to be in. If you're not in that conversation, you got to be at least close to that. You got to be close. I'll speak it for you. I'll tell the world that. That's fine. Right. The next thing in there with that is the checks. Got to get those bigger checks.
If I can't get into the country club with them,
right.
If I can't go into the bar with them, if I can't buy the bottle, if I can't, then I'm not in the conversation.
Okay.
Bro.
Well, we got to get you there. Like, David Feldman, let's listen. Come on. If I can't get a shark skin suit and shit, like I'm not in the. I want some ostrich shoes. Why not? Special order overseas. Like that's it. What's been your? If I had to ask you, this is probably tough. Your number one, your best moment so far at BKFC. Obviously, it's one of the belts, maybe, but is there another moment? If it's not one of the belts,
bro, they just keep.
Because this belt weighs about 800 pounds. I'm having a hard time.
Listen, they just keep coming.
Right.
They just keep.
The next one, because that's a good answer. The next one, right?
Bro, they just keep topping each other. They just keep topping each other in that order. Hector Lombard. Wow, remember that?
Right.
Shit. Quentin Henry.
Right.
Bro.
Right.
It was awesome.
Yep.
Joe Riggs.
Mm-hmm.
A 5-piece and some fries. Craziness.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Then Mike Richmond. That's what happened after Joe Riggs. Mike Richmond. Whole crowd on their feet. Bro, I just keep topping myself. You know what I mean? Then Nick Terrell. It wasn't the greatest night, but holy shit, I was there with the Superman cape on doing my thing. You know what I mean? With my wife walk out with me, hold my hand. Like this shit was awesome. Like my life is awesome. My kids come to the fight.
Yep.
You know?
That's cool.
And then after that, Josh D. Dyer laid out flat in the crucifix, just gone. I can't call it. You know what I mean? I can't call it the best moment.
So it's the next. I think it's a great
next.
But the truth is, it's a good for someone like you. I think that's the right answer because if you're looking back, you're done. Like at this point, if we're looking back at stuff, you're probably done, and that's okay. Yeah. That day's going to come at some point. I hope it's 20 years from now, but whatever it is.
Listen, each day is better.
Right.
Each fight camp is better. My team is better. Yeah. Everybody's growing with me, understanding me. Everybody gets right in line. This actual fight, even though it was short notice fight, the camp, the people, everybody jumped right in line and did everything right. My kids got great grades in school.
Right.
My wife, she called off work and filled in the spot. Elvin, the whole team, everybody showed up. My friend flew from Maine to help me with my camp. Everybody showed up, showed out. I got another kid, Roman. He ran 17 miles with me every other day through the mountains. I got another guy that swims. After I got done running, he swam with me in the ocean. Jeez. Like everybody was on their shit. Elvin's the GOAT up the mountain, right. pushing me. And when you put all of that together, you get in the ring with me and you think a couple of punches will do it.
Nah, right. Not gonna phase you. Right?
No.
Not gonna phase you.
No, I could have did that all day. Right. I had more than just one of those. So for all you people who think, oh, it was a lucky punch, oh, what if it wouldn't have knocked him out? Oh, I had another one.
Right.
I had another.
The left hand was right after that.
And, I had a bunch of those.
Right.
I brought a briefcase of those.
It's a duffel bag.
It's the only thing I brought. It's the only thing I brought.
Duffel bag of strong rights and a left.
Crazy.
Right, that's it. All right, so I ask you this too. because obviously this is a fun conversation, and you're obviously great in front of the cameras and this and that. How much goes into the thinking process or not during a press conference, a media react? Because obviously you're one of the kings of that. Me and Kobe were talking. Kobe's my right-hand man. You already met him. Me and Kobe were talking about that before, and one of the things we wrote down was, I just wonder, do you put thought into the face-offs at press conferences or weigh-ins? And my answer without even asking you is, I'm guessing no, and it just whatever comes out, comes out.
Good answer. Good guess. So I'm such a genuine person and such a go with the flow person. I'm inspired by whatever presents itself. You understand? So with that being said, things are always presenting themselves right on time, perfection. Like the stadium that we fought in had their own mascot.
Right.
You know, perfect. Hey, bro, hey, want to come out with me and hype up the crowd for me?
Smart.
Perfect. All you got to do is go with the flow and be genuine. If you're a genuine person, it's easy, like, for this conversation.
Right.
I'm not thinking about what I had to say because I'm not lying about anything. Right. It's just smooth. So we can have a conversation. I forget about the cameras. I forget about the mic. Right. And it's just smooth.
I think that's the best part, and it's one of the things that I like to do. Like I said, I worked in radio for a long time. I didn't know who was listening. It was just me and a guy talking in a mic for 4 hours. And you have to be genuine because the minute you're not, you get called out for it or something happens. It's the same thing when I got here and we started this podcast network. I just said, whatever comes out, comes out. When the mics are on, they're hot, and let's just go with the flow.
Bro, it's perfect.
Right.
It's the perfect way to do things because as a genuine person, I don't have to worry about you disrobing me or asking me a question that I'm ashamed of or afraid of. Bro, I'm so genuine, bro.
Don't matter. You're going to answer it regardless. Right? Yeah, Dude, the scariest thing I had today that I was going to ask you was, can I put the belt on my shoulder? And now all I want to do is give it back. It's like 800 pounds. I just stopped sweating.
I couldn't wait for you to ask.
I just stopped sweating a minute ago from this thing on my shoulder. All right. So here's one's interesting because I have heard you, and it might have been lately you on a podcast. What's the dream fight for you at this point? Is there I mean, now, you know what? Let me rephrase that. Terrible question. What would be the fight right now that maybe you would want to fight? And maybe it's not someone in the BKFC. Maybe it's someone else.
I don't see these guys that way.
Okay.
So I'm the top tier bare knuckle fighter in the world. I don't dream of fighting these guys. These guys should dream of fighting me.
Sure, right.
That's not arrogance. That's not nothing. I'm just the top, like the Mortal Kombat. You go up, you work your way up, you work your way up until you get to Shao Kahn.
Right. Wow.
I'm
great
just
reference.
Top of the line.
Okay.
So
more than likely, I should be asking those guys the question, and the answer should be you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm waiting for a call out that comes with some respect and some money and demands the sort of crowd and the attention that I know I deserve and that I can bring to the table so that we, not me, we can put on an amazing show for these amazing fans that love bare knuckle. Who do you think would stand in the ring with me and go toe-to-toe, blow for blow like cartoon characters so that the fans get what they want?
Yeah, I think that's a good answer too because now that you said that, I don't think that anyone asked Tyson or Jordan or any of these guys what would be like the dream matchup for you. Everyone's dream matchup was with them. Yeah. So I think I reverse asked that question where I should have asked someone else, what would be your dream fight? And they're going to say, I got to fight the Juggernaut. I got to get in the ring with the Juggernaut. I got to get in there. He's the top of the line. He's the top guy. Is there anyone in BKFC right now that is, I mean, I know we talked about the Mike Perry stuff, is there anyone right now that's kind of on the same level, on the same line, you think?
No. Okay. But that's not a diss.
No, I don't mean it as a diss. Because the same thing with the Jordan and the Tyson thing before. Yeah. I think you ask them, they'd say, oh, there's a lot of good players in the league, a lot of good fighters out there, but I'm still top dog.
Yeah, there's a lot of good fighters out there. But I'm doing things totally different.
Right.
Okay, here's an example. And this may spill the beans a little bit. But I took it hard when I fought Mike Richmond and had such a hard first round with him. Okay. He gouged me in the eye and then he punched me around and then he knocked me down and then I got up and I was able to see him and I got the win, right? But I took it hard. But every person that I talked to and every new fan that I met said that was your greatest performance ever. I loved it. It was so epic to see you go down and to get up and win.
Interesting.
Remember, I'm a genuine person. I'm going to take everything as inspiration.
Of course.
So I did it again. And everybody loves it. So no one's on my level because no one's in that much control.
Right.
No one's controlling the way the fight goes down to the second.
Right.
They both went down with 10 seconds left. Now take it from me. Call it coincidence. Say it's luck, you idiot. Say it's luck.
Great answer.
What? No one's doing that.
Right.
So it's not a diss if I say that these guys are on my level.
They shouldn't take it as a diss either. Right.
It's just a fact.
You're the champ. You're on top.
Bro,
they should be climbing the mountain to get to you. So I get that. I think it's a good. First off, it's a bad question by me because of the fact that I look at you as you're the top line, top dog, and it shouldn't be a dream fight for you. It shouldn't be. Now, what I kind of was implying with that was, what if we had to mix UFC, other MMAs, you guys somehow together? What would be it? Because obviously, but it's so much different. It's so much different. So I don't even know if that's the right. Because I heard you say something about Francis. I heard you say that kind of stuff. And I think that that's kind of what I'm not trying to get out of you, but I think that, yeah, that'd be a fun fight to watch too. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
So the type of fight and the type of fighter that's appealing to me, and people don't notice about me, right, is the type of fighter that can take it.
Right.
If you noticed, I'm having trouble finding people that can take it.
Right. Well, they take it. They take it.
No. I mean, that can take it and not die. Right. Like, I have more to show you guys.
Right.
But I would actually have to soften my punches in order to make the fight last. You've seen me do that before. You saw me do it against Hector. Go back and watch the fight. When I come into the corner after I knock Hector down, my dad says, stop hitting him so hard. Make it last.
Wow.
I'm the guy that can make it last.
Right.
Another thing about when I fought Josh Dyer the first time, David Feldman and the cameramans and people, they were like, holy shit, we're running. Like, we've had 4 first round knockouts.
Right.
The schedule's moving too fast.
Right.
We need this one to last. I was sitting over there warming up. I heard him. I'm the guy that's helping out production.
Right.
During the fight, no one's on my level.
Yeah.
I'm making it last for production.
Entertainment.
Bro, I'm not just a fighter.
Right.
Like, let's just face it.
You should be literally like one of the production managers.
But bro, I'm making it. We need more time. How much more time we need?
Right,
Okay, I'll keep him around a couple more minutes.
I'll keep him around.
Bro,
like
that's
so crazy
another level.
Right.
That's another level.
No, you're
Everybody else is out there looking for an opportunity to end it, an opportunity to win, an opportunity. No, I'm timing it. I'm counting. If you look close enough, you can see me counting. I'm counting while we're fighting.
This is scary to
Yeah, bro, it's scary because it's like a butcher. It's like a butcher.
Right.
Like a butcher. You ever watch a butcher cut up meat? Does he look icked out by the blood?
No.
He's a butcher, bro.
Right.
And he's doing his job. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing my job.
That's amazing to even hear at that point. It's just the way you put that out there. It's fun to hear that because not a lot of people will get a one-on-one kind of conversation with you where you could hear this genuine part of you. I honestly think, and I knew it beforehand, but now I get to sit 3 feet away from you talking to you. You are one of the most genuine, I want to say heavy hitters, but I want to use another, I almost want to say crazy at this point because I love it.
It's a little bit crazy.
No, but not like a crazy, like, oh, cuckoo, put him in the corner. This is amazing to hear from someone because you don't hear a lot of brashness in sports. A lot of people are afraid to show off their brashness. I like the fact that you walked in here and you're telling me at this point, I'm just the greatest there is right now. Yeah. And there's no real dream fight for me. People should, like, I like to hear, no, you don't hear that a lot in sports. Listen, people are afraid to be that guy.
It's the honest to God truth.
Right.
It's beyond comprehension for most people.
Right.
There's a fight. Actually, I'm 13 and 2.
Okay. Oh, what did I say? 12. Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
But it's okay.
Way to go.
Because I fought for BYB.
Ah, okay. I know, right.
In the BYB fight, I let my opponent throw 17 punches straight. I never moved. I blocked them all like, yeah. Then I knocked him out. This is what the announcer said. This guy is the real deal. Now, years later, that fight doesn't get seen too much.
Right.
They knew the first night that I was the real deal.
Right.
These guys are just figuring it out. You didn't even watch no tape.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
I'm the Rain Man of BKFC. Bro, it's crazy.
Right, you're that
it's
guy.
crazy. And there's a book that exists where I write out what's gonna happen, like a screenplay.
Right.
My opponents are all in that book. And for the most part, the fight went exactly like I wrote it out.
Scripted it out.
Like I scripted it. Like I figured out. I just committed to the play. You know what I mean? Of course, there's always, improv and da-da-da.
Something might go a little left or right.
Left or right.
Sure.
But I also make plans beyond the plan.
Just in case.
There's parts of me or things that you haven't even seen. Like, I'll flip personas. I'll fight like Muhammad Ali, then I'll change to Bruce Lee, then I'll change to Mike Tyson. I'm doing that during the fight to keep my opponent off balance.
Right.
So I'm emulating the greatest fighters in the world while fighting you.
Right. In the middle of a fight.
There's levels to this shit.
Right.
You understand?
You're on the highest level.
And I'm emulating the greatest fighters in the world, and I'm doing a great impression. Holy shit.
Right.
He's doing an awesome impression of Bruce Lee while he whoops me.
While he's kicking someone's ass, right.
I've not yet to seen anyone take control. Oh, Howard.
Yep.
He shows glimpses of genius.
Right.
Sometimes he'll punch somebody in the face and then he'll dribble the ball.
Right, he does.
And then he'll punch you again.
Right.
He's thinking.
Yeah.
the other guy, the tall one, I always forget his name.
Oh, God.
I would like to give him a drop.
Kobe would probably get it before we
he's
did.
Killing it, right. He's killing it. And the twins.
Yep, awesome guy. Right.
Like,
there's a hell of a camp over there. There's a hell of a camp.
So shout out to Victor Demesman,
one of the greats.
All In Management, with a solid crew of fighters, and now they have a champion to be the returning double world champion. Hopefully one day a triple seat champion. I'm not going anywhere. I feel great.
It's nice to hear too. It's good for the sport.
Yeah.
How great are the fans, by the way? You've been to obviously more fights than me, you've fought in them, but I've been in the crowd. I've seen the Hard Rock here, especially in Hollywood, the hour before the fight starts, the 3 hours after the fights are done. Of course, we're in a casino and a bar and all that, but that crowd is lit the entire time.
I've always watched sports. I've always loved sports. I've never loved fans.
Right.
I've never loved fans of any sport. Not tennis, the way they used to treat Serena.
Right.
Not football, the way they cheer when the guy gets a concussion.
Right.
Not basketball, the way they flip-flop every day. They burned LeBron's jersey because he wanted to go make some more money.
Town,
you see what I'm saying? I never loved the fans, and they pretty much treated me the same way my whole career. So while fighting and doing all that amazing stuff I told you in the ring, I'm also fighting the crowd.
Right.
I'm also fighting the judges. I'm also fighting the ref. I'm trying to control this cyclone or this hurricane of madness, but I'm good at it. But the fans love me now.
They do.
And it's so weird. I need them to hate me.
This is like old school 80s wrestling.
Bro,
you turned into like you were the villain.
Oh, the NWO.
And I was like, hey, Juggernaut team.
Bro, it's crazy.
Go.
They're like, take a picture with me.
That's a hell of a turn for you.
Hold my baby. I'm like, what?
Hold my baby. Take a picture of my baby. Right.
I got blood on my hands, lady.
But yeah, we'll take that selfie. Yeah, let's just take that selfie.
I'm taking it. So I love the fans, especially, BKFC fans. They show me a lot of love in every city I go to now, which is so weird because I've been booed in every city I fought in. Right. And now, even when I'm on the plane, even on a train, but wherever I go, people know me and they're showing love and they showing love to BKFC. And I'm amazed. I didn't see this day coming.
Right. It's a really good story. Yeah. It's like a really cool story to see from start to, not finish, but start to where we are now. And now walking around with 2 belts, trying to get that 3rd belt.
Bro, I'm telling you.
And let's get him a super fight. Can we please get him a super fight? Like enough. I know he loves. Listen, I know he's now going to sit down with me in the podcast room. This will be the first one and not the last one that we do. I promise. Yeah. But let's get this guy back and try and get him to a massive fight. With a big check too, please, David Feldman. Thank you.
So this is what happens. They're going to have to get somebody big enough or good enough to contain or to challenge me. Or if not, I'm just going to start picking moments, picking rounds, picking what to break, what not to break on your favorite sons in your favorite little cities.
Right.
I'll let the fans pick. They'll say, break his ribs. They'll say, break his nose. What round? Second round. Because they're not on my level.
Right.
So I got to keep fighting.
Someone in there, right?
So you got to keep sacrificing, guys, you know. And I'm telling them, if you go to the BKFC interview, I said, hey, I got nothing against Josh Dyer.
Right.
But if you love him, you need to tell him before November 15th.
Right.
Did you see what happened to him?
Right.
Do you understand why I said that now? Holy shit. It doesn't get more. I said
I spoke into existence.
I'm looking at him. I'm like, oh, well, I hope y'all told him, because I told you to tell him. If you didn't text him and tell him I love you, bro, I don't know if he's coming. Hey, Josh, wake up. Hey. He might not. Fuck.
He's done.
Yeah, I said it.
Sleep. That's a sleep.
The deep sleep.
The deep sleep.
So I just said, hey, man, take me serious or take yourself to the hospital.
It's take your ass out of here.
It's
not gonna end well.
It's not gonna end well.
All right, last one. I'm gonna let you go. How the heck do you walk around with these belts? I am dying with this belt on my shoulder. I don't want to take it off because I want to look cool. But God damn, you wore 2 of these around? How is this possible?
My mother said something to me as a kid.
You hear that?
She said, "Heavy is the head that wears the crown."
Oof. Wow. All right.
I never take them off. I train with them.
You did for me today, and I appreciate it.
I jog with them.
Right.
I jog with my belts on. I jog 17 miles with my belts on. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. And if you want it, you better be worthy.
You better be ready.
You better
That's what
be
it really
something. Because I'm
I mean, yeah. I'm afraid to even shake this guy's hand right now. Where there's fist has been at this point. That's crazy.
It is what it is.
I'll say this to you. This has been a lot of fun. I don't want this to be the last time we do this. Anytime you're around, I want you in here. Talk about anything. I don't care if we talk about what you want to eat at Publix. I don't even care about that. This has just been a really cool conversation. Yeah. You are as genuine as they get. And me and Kobe had a conversation before he came in here, and we talked about the media stuff, and you coming out and go, bro, you are as genuine as it gets. You're A1, I like that. And the fact you never take your belt off and you put one on my shoulder, I feel special, okay? Yeah, and I'm going to have a hard time taking it off my shoulder, but I never want to take it off my shoulder.
It's heavy, bro.
It's heavy.
It's heavy,
nice,
bro. They're heavy, but it's worth it, man.
Yeah.
It's worth it because, like I said, the strength that I have is the type of strength that you have to pray for. And the guys can train and they can drink as much protein as they want to, but you'll never have this much strength unless you are challenged and blessed and pushed into the position by God. It's going to be hard. God don't give blessings. He gives you challenges that you have to prove you're worthy, and then that becomes a blessing. Like, I challenge myself every day. I never smirk. I'm never even sad. I never even get worried about shit when it goes wrong. If this building falls down right now, me and we'll just build it. Right. I won't even cry. I'll just start plastering shit back together.
My boss would be very happy about that.
That's what we do.
Right. Yeah.
That's a man.
That's it.
Just fix it. If my car run out of gas, I'll get out and push that bitch before it stops rolling.
Right.
Nobody won't even have a chance to stop and help me. I'll be there. I'll be like, oh shit, before you pull over, I'm getting gas.
I got it.
That's how I roll.
Guys, you're not going to get a better, more genuine guy than this guy right here. Very happy for him. I hope you got 5,000 new fans just from today in the pod. Look at these belts, guys. Legitimately, look at these belts. These things are not, this is not the one you buy at Target, okay? I'm telling you right now, this thing is nasty. A double world champ sitting in here in the Live at $1 podcast studio. I want to do this first. Thank you. I hope it's not the last time. I know it's not gonna be the last time.
I love it down
because
here,
I legitimately will be bothering Sam
That's
every
a
time
nice
you're
crown you got over there.
Yeah, it's nice, right?
Whose belt is that right there? Because ain't no champ. Unless I say so.
That would probably
he missed it. He thought I was there.
That's the fake crown. That's the
real
one I wear around.
Don't hit anybody.
That's the one I wear around because we can, and that's it. In all honesty, thank you very much. I'm so happy you came in here today. I was looking to see if I had literally any other questions for you. I got none for you because you answered everything for me. I wish you the best of luck because you are the top of the game right now. You represented very well. Feldman and the guys at BKFC, Conor McGregor, they should be very happy that you're walking around with 2 belts, you want another one, and you're ready to fight anybody at any time, any place. I love that, and that's what that sport needs. And it's a huge growing sport, by the way. BKFC, a couple years back, people probably wouldn't even sanction it in certain places. And now they're going to have a sold-out crowd tonight in Hollywood, sold out in Sturgis, sold out in Cal, sold out overseas when we see it.
Sold out.
What a hell. It's an unbelievable sport.
I will say this, that David Feldman is a genius.
Yeah.
And he's very, very hard to impress. Very, very hard to impress. And he reluctantly said during his interview after the fight, he said, hey, this guy is the greatest that ever done it. And he's a hard person to get a compliment
Right,
from.
I'm sure.
And he said, man, he's the best. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Bro, I'll knock out 80 more people just for that compliment, bro.
I love that. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the best right here with me, right here. And when it's all said and done, we will be calling him the greatest ever in BKFC. Double champ now, triple champ hopefully coming up. He brought in stuff for us as well. You know I love free stuff, and there's stuff in front of us right now. We'll give some of the stuff even away on the stream coming up. We'll have a good time with it also. Again, Lorenzo, I really appreciate it. Besides the fact that when I was doing my research on you, the one thing I loved more than anything that I took notes of is the fact that in everything that's written about you, one of the first things is he's a family man. I am a humongous family person. My life is around my family. I have a village around me and my son, my wife, my parents, the whole deal. I was really cool to hear that also. Not that I didn't think it, but it's awesome to hear you tell stories about the boys and, everything and this and that, your wife. Everybody in general, I'm really happy to hear that, but really, I'm really happy that you got a chance to sit down with us here today.
Thank you, man.
And it's really cool stuff. Lorenzo, the Juggernaut Hunt. I have 12-2 in my notes. He's 13-2. Get your notes right, Kobe. Bare Knuckle's finest right here. The double champ. You see the belts on the table. Lorenzo, the Juggernaut Hunt, joining us here only and exclusively on the Live at a Dollar Podcast Network. You're the best,
Ain't
Juggernaut.
no champ unless I say so.
I say so. He's the champ. We'll see you soon. Live at a Dollar Podcast Network.